worst thing would be to record a bunch of stuff and then realize that it's not recording. So I think we're good. Hi guys, whoever's watching. My name is Simone Mariah Chada. And hello. I don't know. I just love to talk, and I love to talk about things I like to talk about. And oftentimes I have a lot of thoughts going on in my brain, so I figured, why not do it on the internet? I don't know what this is going to be. I have no idea where this is going to go. This might be the only time I ever do this. And honestly, I don't even fully know what I'm going to talk about today, but I kind of just thought, why not give it a try? Because I like to talk, I like to laugh, I like to, discuss certain things. I am a singer-songwriter, aspiring singer-songwriter. I have other videos on this account. Obviously, I've been posting on here for years, off and on. But this is a new type of video that I've never really done before, kind of podcast style, but I just, I don't know. I love to talk, so I figured, why not give it a try? This is only going on YouTube. It's not actually a podcast, and it will not be going anywhere else, but don't know why I'm telling you that. Doesn't really matter. Today, I thought we would discuss whatever comes to my mind, but one of my favorite things to talk about, and when I say this, I might lose a lot of you, but one of my favorite things to talk about is Taylor Swift. Yes. Probably predictable. You probably saw that coming. But if you are my friends and family, which most of you probably are, then you know how much I love her, how long I've loved her. I pretty much love everything she does, and I could talk about her all day and night. And I have a lot of opinions, and anytime that people have opinions that don't align with mine, I usually have a reason to, or a way to convince them otherwise. I don't know if that's manipulation, but it is a topic that I feel very strongly about. Taylor Swift is, well, I refer to her as my best friend. And I know that sounds kind of sad, but it's not. And if you are also a Taylor Swift fan, or a fan of any artist that just really you feel like understands you, you understand. I know it's parasocial, I know it's weird, and I know that all of the guys on TikTok are going to come for me and come for any girl that says anything along the lines of Taylor Swift being their best friend. But when I put it this way, hopefully you'll understand. And as a songwriter, this is also a goal that I have, to also make people feel this way. So this is why I say that she's my best friend. We really just dove in today. I say she's my best friend because since I was probably 8 or 9, I've been listening to Taylor Swift. I have been connecting with her songs, and she is one of the most honest people who really just puts her feelings and emotions out there in her music. And I think she does that on purpose, and I think it's a skill to be able to do that in a tactful, is that a word? In a way that's, personal and lets people in, while also being private and, just tasteful about it. She's been doing that since she was 13, and I have been listening pretty much since then. And it almost is like she has gone through every stage of life just a few years ahead of me. She is older than me, so it's every time she releases an album, it's a few years ahead of where I'm at in life, whether it's friendship issues, being bullied in school, breakups, heartbreak, falling in love, whatever the thing is. I feel like there is a song out there that connects with where I am in life, and I just think that's a beautiful thing. So over the years, I feel that I have grown to know her very well, even though I don't know her, but I feel like I know her through her music, and I feel like she knows me. Again, it's very parasocial, it's very weird, and I know, and I'm not one of those fans who actually thinks they know Taylor Swift. I know that I don't, although one day I will, in Jesus' name. But I feel like this is so wrong. Anyway, whatever. But right now I don't know her, but I do feel like I know her and that she knows me. And I think if we were in the room together, we would understand each other in a way that other strangers wouldn't, because of the music and the connection. And I've been to 3 of her concerts now. I went to the Red Tour, Reputation, and most recently the Eras Tour, which was pretty much exactly a year ago. And all 3 times I've seen her, I've just been blown away, and I've just been so mesmerized. And I feel like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just different. It's a different experience when you're listening to songs that really have gotten you through hard times live. Her music has gotten me through some of the hardest times in my life. And so all that to say, I love Taylor Swift. Most recently, she came out with The Life of a Showgirl. We finally got TS12, and I know a lot of people have opinions about it. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. It's a great album. I think every song is great. I definitely have my favorites, which I will definitely get into, but I want to talk about I don't know what the word is, but the conflict I've seen online with this album, and just people's opinions about her and the stage of life she's in, and what she is or isn't allowed to talk about or sing about or write about. I think it is so insane. Just how obvious it is to me and to so many, how wrong she is treated, and then how the people who are talking about these things or who are saying these things, they don't see it. I don't know if that makes sense, but I will explain. I see over the years that she releases songs that come from her life experience and her feelings and her emotions and things she's experienced most of the time. Obviously, she has songs that aren't directly from her life, but for the most part, she's writing from her life experience, and people will pick it apart. You shouldn't say that, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't feel that way. Who is walking around telling you that you shouldn't feel the way that you feel? There's nobody. And if someone came up to you and said, you shouldn't be sad about that, you shouldn't be angry about that, you would be like, what is your problem? So why is it okay when we talk about that, when we do that to people like Taylor Swift? As a songwriter, I am a songwriter, and every single song that I write thus far has come from my real life experience and things I have actually experienced. Sometimes I dramatize them a little bit but even then, it's really not that dramatic. It's taking my life story and just putting it in a form that people can consume, like a song. And that's what she does, and that's what she does for a living, and that's what she does for her career, and that's what she gets paid to do. So why are we surprised when she releases a song that is about breaking up with a boyfriend, or how sad she felt when something happened? Why are we surprised? And why are we upset? And then when she releases The Life of a Showgirl, which is obviously not a sad album, it is an album full of love and falling in love and happiness and joy. And she said herself that is where she is in life right now. She is falling in love. She's engaged. She's getting married. She's happy to be with her person. And then people are upset because it's not real, or because it's privilege. What? Is anyone telling you it's privilege when you're happy? And if you're never happy, that's not because of a lack of privilege. It's not because of a lack of privilege. There are people who have far worse living situations than you or anyone, the fact that you even have a phone or computer to watch this video, and sorry I'm talking to you as if like I highly doubt that the people that I'm talking about are actually watching this video, but it is something I just feel like needs to be said. So the fact that you have the privilege to even watch this video on a computer or on a phone shows that you are living a life way beyond what a lot of people in this world are living. And if you can't find a reason to be happy or joyful in this life, then that is on you. Do not use that as a reason to shame people like Taylor Swift, who, yes, have more privilege than you financially, like whatever. Maybe she has more privilege than you, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't deserve to celebrate happiness. I hope that makes sense. I hope that I'm not like getting confusing with how I'm saying this, but it drives me absolutely bonkers, nuts, crazy in my brain when I see people picking her apart for being in love and for writing about it. Like, you're unhappy when she writes about being sad. You're unhappy when she writes about being in love. Like, when are you going to be happy? When she's miserable? When she's doesn't exist? Like, if that is when you'll be happy, then you are weird and you need to get some help. And also, the other thing is, like, there's so many people who listen to the full album and then complain about how they don't like it. No one told you to listen to it. No one told you to go on Spotify, on Apple Music, open The Life of a Showgirl, listen to the whole thing, and then say you hate it. You did that out of your own free will. So if you are a true fan, or if you are someone who is actually a music critic or something, and you did that and you had true opinions of why you didn't like it, okay, fair. Everyone's allowed to like what they don't like, or like what they like and like not like what, you know what I'm trying to say. Everyone has free will to like things or not like things. However, if you know you don't like Taylor Swift and you're still going to listen to her album so that you can complain, you're weird. Go get a job. Go do something with your time. Like, people put their time and effort and money into creating these albums, into creating music, into creating art to put out there, and then people just pick it apart because they don't like someone, Taylor Swift, whoever the artist is. So, anyway, sorry. I know that was a bit aggressive, but I just really feel strongly about this, especially as a songwriter and an artist who puts work and time into my art. And like, I know not everybody likes it. I know not everybody is going to like everything I do. I don't even freaking like everything I do. Like, there are sometimes I do things and I'm like, that sucks. I don't like that. So it's not about like, oh, you have to like everything or anything like that. It's simply just, let's have more things to worry about. There are more things to worry about than picking apart someone just because it's trendy. It is trendy to hate on Taylor Swift. It's trendy to do anything related to Taylor Swift. Let's not hate people because it's trendy, okay? You can get your TikTok views some other way. Anyway, all of that to say, I do like the album. I do like The Life of a Showgirl. I think it's a great album. I think that there's some great tracks on there. And yeah, it's funny because I feel like I said before, Taylor Swift's always like a few steps ahead of me. When Tortured Poets Department was coming out, and like, this is really, I could talk about whatever I want. When Tortured Poets Department came out, I was like in love, in a happy, well, I thought I was in like a happy relationship, so excited for our future, blah, 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 blah. And that's like not a falling in love album. And now Life of a Showgirl came out, and I'm not really like heartbroken or anything anymore, but just like not in the falling in love stage of life. I'm very much in my single girl, like doing my own thing era. So it's really interesting, but I still can resonate with some of the feelings. And like, I really, Eldest Daughter, like A+ song that I really connected to, even though I don't know if I'm considered an eldest daughter, seeing as I only have one sibling and he's a guy. Like, my brother is older, so I don't know. Anyway, that's not the point. I still connected with the song. And now I'm going to just talk about the songs. I think I have like my ranks of favorite songs to lead, like the order and my favorites, and I kind of just wanted to go through them and talk about why. For copyright purposes, I will not be listening to the songs here. However, if you would like to pause and listen to the song so that you know what I'm talking about, if you haven't listened to the album, and if you haven't listened to the album, I highly encourage you to go listen to it. I think if you listen to it once, you're going to want to listen to it again and again and again. I have probably listened to this album in the past month since it came out. Well, I couldn't, probably 60 times, because I probably listened to it at least once or twice a day, if not more. So if that doesn't tell you how much I love this album, then I'm not really sure what will. She surpasses anything that is out there. Like, we don't even really need to talk about it because I think it's just obvious now. Like, I don't need to give you the stats, but I do know that in the first week, I think it was like 4 million. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't remember the numbers, but all I know is that numbers don't lie. Okay. And she has a massive fan base. And this is an album that I know everybody is listening to over and over and over and over again. So, my dog was barking. She's barking right now. I just don't know if you'll be able to hear that. So I'm just going to pause for a sec until she's done barking. I don't want this video to be super long, so I'm going to go through all the tracks and just tell you what I think and my opinions and thoughts and feelings and emotions, okay? So, obviously I said I like the whole album. I truly do like the whole album, but I do have my favorites, and I think my favorites will probably align with your favorites. I've seen a lot of people saying like the same things. There are a few songs that aren't my favorites on the album. Not that I don't like them and not that I don't listen to them. I do, but they're not the ones I'm replaying all the time, I guess is what I should say. To start, number 1, I think it's obvious. The Fate of Ophelia. This song, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it is like I want it in my body, like in my veins. Like, I wish that I could have it like playing in my head all the time. It's so good. Not to mention the music video was an A+ music video. I think it's probably one of, if not my favorite music video she's ever done. Just so amazing. So amazing. This song like gets you, it's unexpected. Like, when I first listened to it, I thought it was going somewhere, and then it didn't. Like, even in the chorus, like just the timing of the chorus. I don't know if everyone will understand or like resonate with the things I pick out, but lyrically I just think it's so good. Like, I actually like just need to listen to it quickly. Yeah, and the realness, I do listen to on Spotify, it's lossless. So lossless just means it's more, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the closest version to how the artist intended it, meaning like when you upload things to Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, there's stuff that happens in the processing that sometimes can change just like the tone or the sound of songs. So lossless pretty much just means that doesn't happen. So I don't know if everyone is experiencing this, but in The Fate of Ophelia, I love how real the piano sounds in the beginning. Like, you can hear the ringing of like a real, if you were playing at an actual, like not a keyboard, electric keyboard, but like an actual piano, acoustic piano, I should say. Like, if you, like, I don't know, I just love that so much. All that time sat alone in my tower, you were just honing your powers, now I can see it all. Late one, like I don't know how to explain it in musical terms, but it, like, there's extra space there that is just unexpected. I feel like in pop music, it's pretty predictable, and the thing I liked about this song is that it felt like semi-unpredictable when I first listened to it. Obviously, now that I've listened to it, like, I know how it goes, but that is my number 1 song. I could go deeper into the lyrics and all the little things about this song, but there's so many videos out there, and Taylor Swift herself has a whole version of the album where she explains the song, so I won't do that, but I love this song. It's dance worthy. It's everything that you want in the first song of an album. Like it gets you hooked. And so yeah, I love that one. That's definitely my favorite. Second is Elizabeth Taylor. This song also, it feels so unexpected, like how it starts and then when the chorus comes in, the beat drops. So good. I just love the, like, Fate of Ophelia and Elizabeth Taylor both are like bringing in, using characters or using other people as like a metaphor for the thing that she's experiencing, and I love that. I love that choice in songwriting, and I love that she did it twice, and I love that she didn't not do one of the songs because she did that already in the first. Like I love that she didn't, you know, say, oh, I already did that, so I'm not going to do the other one. No, both of these songs were needed on this album and perfect for this album, and I'm so glad that she did that. Elizabeth Taylor is my second, and then third is Life of a Showgirl, jumping down to the end of the album. Title track, so good. Sabrina Carpenter on it is so good. Their voices, chef's kiss together. And the story of that song, I love. I think, yeah, I think both of them, especially Taylor, just have so much, like, it's so nice to hear that perspective. Similar to like Lucky One, which is another Taylor song, like where it's just like a perspective you don't hear a lot. A lot of singers, celebrities, I feel like try to give off like, I have it all, and I love that they're like honest in this song, but they do it in a fun way. Yeah, I don't know how to explain my thoughts sometimes, but it's just such a good song. And then Eldest Daughter. Negative is not the right word, but just like it gets you in your feels a bit more than the other songs, I should say. I feel like this album's really piano heavy, which I don't know if I could say that she doesn't do that a lot, but I do think of Taylor as a acoustic guitar artist. Again, these are my thoughts that, like, I don't even know. These are all just coming out now. I don't know. These aren't fully developed thoughts, so just take everything I say with a grain of salt. A lot of people were saying, like, oh, this album, it's so surfacey, or, like, it's so trendy, and I think that is the point. Like, I think she knows that she's doing this. Like, when she says, and this isn't savage, like, I don't think she's saying that because it's like, oh, it's just like such a good word. I think she's leaning into, like, even in Fate of Ophelia, and she's like, I'm not a bad bee, and this isn't savage. Like, I think that's the point. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I think it's intentional, that she's using those words, and I don't think that makes it any less of a deep, meaningful song. I think it actually adds to it, and it makes it singable and like fun to sing and to listen to. My next favorite is Wood. Yeah, this song is so good and so clever. It's so vibey. Like, I see myself dancing around my kitchen, like with a glass of wine, singing this song. It's so lovey-dovey, but also cute and really like girly at the same time. Yeah, I love it, and it really leans into the theme of the album. I feel like it really encapsulates the theme of the album, because it's like kind of sassy, but also like a love song, and good for you, Taylor. What can I say? Good for you. I'm so happy for you, and your what is he, 6'8" man? I think it also just like shows the reality of her growing up, and she's an adult. She's not a little girl anymore. She's getting married. I think it's beautiful to be able to, like, aside from the comedic value of it all, like, it's nice to see people growing up and talking about things that are real to them in their stage of life and exciting to them. And I don't think it's see. I don't think it's not deep enough. I think it's real for where she is in life, and I love that. Next, I put Actually Romantic. This song is so sassy as well, and I love it because it kind of just like brings a lightness to something that is actually not light at all. And I don't really want to get into what it's about, who it's about, whatever. Like, everyone has their opinions, and I honestly don't care. A good song is a good song. Like, the reality is, and I know this because I'm a songwriter, but the reality is sometimes you write a song about something and you're like, I don't want to cause issues by talking about this. But if it's a good song, it's a good song. Like, and I feel like people just need to be able to let go the background stuff. Like, if it's about someone, it's about someone. Like, that's what we do. We write songs about the things that we're experiencing in life and that help us, move forward from things or just get our emotions out about certain things that we're experiencing. So if it's a good song, it's a good song. It doesn't matter who it's about, what it's about. I don't think Taylor is a bad person for talking about something that she's experienced from the perspective that she did. Like, that was her real feelings and emotions in the moment, or when she wrote the song. Maybe it's changed, maybe it hasn't, but it's real. And we need to stop being afraid of real. Like, why is everyone so offended? It's not a diss track. Like, it's not, I can understand if it's like really dissing someone, but it's not, okay? It's just a song. Like, relax. Also, I just would like to take a moment for the fact that I'm wearing Taylor Swift merch. It was intentional, although I do wear this sweater pretty much every day. Number 7, Father Figure. Such a good song. Don't really have much to say other than it's just a good song. And yes, when that line came, I paused, rewinded, and re-listened because I was just as shocked as you. But again, it's like, I don't know, I love the realness of it, while also like it's a real song about real, like, kind of a deep thing, but it is like funny. I think this whole album, like, she did a really good job of mixing emotions. And one of my favorite things is, and we'll get into this with the next song on my list, but like, one of my favorite things is happy, upbeat sounding songs, like danceable pop songs that are talking about sad things. And we see it all the time. Like, just once you actually read the lyrics or whatever, you're like, whoa, this is actually kind of deep and sad. But the way that it's packaged is like an upbeat pop song. I think that is so fun, and I love that. I struggle to do that as a songwriter. I think it's a skill, and I think Taylor Swift has done it excellently in this album with some of these topics that she's singing about. Number 8 for me is Canceled. I don't know if this is everyone's favorite. I haven't really seen much about it, but I love this song. The "You thought that it would be," oh, that like melody, I don't like. Oh, you thought that, na, 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 the situation give it, like, it's so like something. It's one of those things that just like I feel it in my soul. Like, my body is like feels it when she sings that. And lyrically, chorus and hers first, chorus hers, like, it's lyrically, I don't know, it's just a good song. It's just a good song. And then again, the "Did you girl boss too close to the sun?" Girl boss, like, even the word canceled in the first place, it's just like they're trendy words, very social, like social media words. And I think she does that on purpose, and I like it. I think it's very fitting for the time that we're in, and I think it's cool because one day we'll look back on this album, like, when we're older and like when we have kids and stuff, like, we'll look back on this album and it'll be fun to see like all these words that are popular now, trendy slang now, in our music. Like, I think that's a really cool thing to have, and I think she did it really well and very tastefully. Number 9, Ruin the Friendship. Obviously this song is devastating, but also really spoke to me, and really, like, I think it's more than romantic stuff. I think it's just about, like, for me, it doesn't really apply to it doesn't really apply to romance, but it does apply to, like, just taking chances in life and not being worried. My favorite lyric is at the end of the song when she says, and my advice is always answer the question, better that than to ask it all your life. Like, that line is what means the most to me in this song. And maybe I should have put this song higher, because now that I'm, like, thinking about it, I'm like, this is actually one of my favorites. But anyway, this song, like, that line, it's not just romantic, it's anything in life. Like, you have a dream, you have a goal, you have a vision for your life. It's better to answer the question than to ask it all your life. And I think that is one of, if not the most important lesson that 20-something-year-olds, teenagers should be learning. And I think she packaged it really well in this song. Obviously, it's really sad, and from an real experience that she's had. But the best thing we can do is, like, learn from people's experiences and use it in our own lives. And so, yeah, not to get all deep and stuff, but ruin the friendship. Ask the question. Don't wait to wish that you had have done what you wanted to do. Next I put Wish List. Really cute song. Again, I love all these songs and listen to them. I don't know. This is not even really, like, order of like, best to worst. Like, it's not like that. It's just, I guess, the ones I repeat the most. I'm like Fate of Ophelia, I literally will put the loop button on Spotify over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I'll just listen to it over and over again. And I never get bored. I even learn the dance to it, and I'll just, like, in the car driving, doing the dance while I'm listening to the Fate of Ophelia over and over again. So, like, that is kind of more the difference, I guess, between these songs, is I just, like, Wish List. I don't really repeat it as much, but I will listen to it when it comes on. Wish List, so cute, just a really classy love song that I think Travis should feel very lucky, and I hope he does, and I think he does feel very lucky that he has such good songs being written about him, because she's written a lot of songs about people that I don't think they would be very proud to know that those songs were out there. But Travis, yeah, you should feel very proud of yourself. And also, if you somehow were to see this video, also use it as your sign to just be a good guy, because if she can write this many good songs about you, she can write this many bad songs about you as well. Anyway, number 11, Opalite. I know people are going to hate me for saying that. Again, it's not that I don't love the song. I do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just don't find myself gravitating towards it. I do think it's a great song, though. I think it's the perfect pop song. Just like a good, go-lucky, happy pop song. Again, I am not in this stage of life fully. So I do think that plays into it, because I tend to listen to songs that I can connect with emotionally, and sometimes, like, certain songs I just don't connect with emotionally. So that might be why. I'm not sure. It's a great song, though. Okay, hopefully the angle didn't change too much, but something just, I don't know why, but it stopped recording, and I really hope that it didn't stop recording sooner than I realized. I don't know. Anyway, last but not least, Honey. I love it. It's a cutesy love song. Maybe it's just because I don't resonate it very much with it very much, but that is my, I guess, least favorite, least repeated song on the album. Again, I love the whole album, so this is a true Taylor Swift fan's opinion and feedback, not necessarily, like, I'm not a hater at all, so please don't come for me. Please don't come for me. This is not hate at all. I love the whole album. And yeah, I truly am just very happy for her. I'm very happy that she's in love. I'm very happy that she got engaged. Honestly, when she got engaged, one of the happiest moments I've experienced recently. I was very happy for her, and I think that yes, she's a celebrity. Yes, it's a celebrity marriage, but she has been through a lot. She's learned a lot, I'm sure, from her past relationships and past things that she's experienced. And they're both at an age where I think they can make good decisions about their partner. And also, who am I to say anything about their relationship? I'm just happy for her that she's in love. I'm happy that she is experiencing love with Travis. So yeah, that's my opinions, thoughts on the life of a showgirl. I hope that you get what I was trying to say. Remember, opinions are opinions. You don't have to agree with everybody. If you don't agree, let me know. If you do agree, let me know. Either way, you're welcome here. And yeah, this was fun. I don't really know what else to say other than that. I love you. Whoever you are so loved and appreciated. And check the links in the description for my socials, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm trying to say. And let me know in the comments what you think about the life of a showgirl, and if you liked this type of video and if I should do it again. If you have any other music or topics that you would like to discuss, let me know. I would happily do it. Yeah, this has been fun. I actually really enjoyed this, so hopefully we'll do it again. And that's it. Love you. Love you. Okay. Bye.